So you're recording because I can tell by your face. Hi, welcome to Lessons with John. Today we're gonna try "Gotta Serve Somebody." Bob Dylan. Thank you for the tune. Let's see. What do you need for? It's a 16-bar blues. Okay, and the intro is just an A minor 7 chord. So hopefully you can do bar chords. If not, go practice them and come back later. You bar the whole 5th fret with the first finger. You just lay it right down. And then I'm going to put my 3rd finger on the 5th string 7th fret like that. Okay? And that's going to be my intro, the whole intro. He does that like, you could 4 measures, or you could think of it as like patterns, strum patterns. Okay? So my strum pattern is going to be down, 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 up, up, down, 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 up. So down, 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 up, up, down, 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 up. And that's my strum pattern for the whole song. So you got to catch on to that first. That's the hard part usually with these songs, is the strum pattern. You're going to hear me do kind of a pressure release, and you'll hear some stuff like that too. As you get better, you can start doing some of the scratchy stuff. And all I'm really doing with that is I still have the chord, my fingers in place for the chord, but what I've done is I've just kind of released the pressure so that you're getting chickas. So. That's your intro, okay? And all right, and then for the whole rest of the song, it's like a big jam session. Whether the words are going on or whether someone's soloing, whether it's the harmonica or a guitar taking a solo or something like that, the whole song, verses 1 through 7, just do this, okay? The outro, by the way, is the same as the intro, so it's just an A minor 7 for the outro, and they just kind of, head off into oblivion. So. Here's the verses and the solos, behind the solos. So it's in A minor 7 for 8 measures or 8 patterns. Okay, and then you're going to go to a D9. So that's going to be your 5th string, 5th fret, your 4th string, 4th fret, and then my 3rd and my 2nd string at the 5th fret. I'm going to do it like that. And it's 2 measures of that, or 2 patterns. You can also do it where you lay your 3rd finger down. So I'm laying down on 3, 2, and 1 at the 5th fret, and I still have those other 2 fingers. So you might see people doing like that. Whoops. So there's your D9. What else can I say about that? The D9, you got to be real careful about the outside strings, muting those. Okay. So what I do is I lean over with my pinky, so my 1st string gets muted, and then my middle finger is at such an angle that the 6th string gets muted. So 2 measures. Back to the A minor 7. Next chord is an E7. So you know your basic C chord, you just move it up to the 5th fret and add your pinky on the 3rd string. That becomes an E7. Okay, so it's 5th string, 7th fret, 4th string, 6th fret, 2nd string, 5th fret, and then the 3rd string, 7th fret. And again, I mute, even though those are both E's, the outside strings, I'm still going to mute them anyway. So I just lean over, and then my thumb is up here leaning against the 6th string. So you just do 1 pattern on the E7, you just move it to the 3rd fret. So the 1st finger's at the 3rd fret. It's the same exact chord, shape. It's a D7 now. Back to the A minor 7. For two measures. So you got 8 measures of A minor 7, 2 measures of D9, back to 2 measures of A minor 7, E7 for 1 measure, D7 for 1 measure, A minor 7 for 2 measures. Okay? I'll play it all the way through just once. sure if I played 4 or 8 measures of that first chord. So if I only played 4 measures, make it 8, because that's how they do it in the song. I wasn't actually counting. So, all right, so now how to solo over something like this. I haven't done any improvising, you know, like an improv video yet to show you how to improvise over these tunes and stuff, but so I'm gonna start doing it with, you know, every song that becomes like a jam type song, and it doesn't have like a solo that's kind of like attached to it, like, you know, like Sweet Child of Mine's got such a sculpted solo that you probably want to try and mimic what he's doing, or Comfortably Numb, and you know you want to be at least close to what they're doing because it's such a well-known solo. But this one here is more of like almost like improvised. Everybody I've heard solo over, it's just kind of a jam type song. So your first thing that you can do is A minor. So this A minor pentatonic scale, if you haven't done it yet, most of you probably have, but that's where I'm going to start. So it's just the 6th string, you want to hit the 5th fret and then up to the 8th fret. 5th string is 5th fret and 7th fret. Notice the fingers that I use. Some people will stretch out like that. Puts you out of position. So if you don't use your pinky, it doesn't get any better. But my pinky can do anything because I made it work. All right, 4th string, 5th fret, 7th fret. 3rd string, same thing, 5th fret, 7th fret. 2nd string, 5th string, 8th fret. Same string, same thing on the 1st string, 5th and 8th fret. And when I go backwards, I go 8, 5, 8, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 8, 5. All right, so that's an A minor pentatonic scale, and penta means 5, okay, and it has nothing to do with the 5th string or the 5th fret. Don't mix that up. It's just 5 notes that are repeating over and over again, and so what you do is you get used to hearing them, and you start playing by ear. So it's just those 5 notes, or so you start hearing them ahead of time, and then you're able to start kind of talking through the guitar because you can hear these notes and you can anticipate. But you got to fool around with the scale enough to start hearing them ahead of time, so you can kind of talk through your guitar. You can also use the blues scale. So that becomes a little bit more. It's just adding 1 note really. But I did it in different octaves, so it's 5, 8, 5, 6, 7. So you get that passing note, then 5, 7, then 5, 7, 8. And you can't sit on the blue note, so a lot of times we'll bend it up, and then 5, 8, 5, 8. If you don't know how to bend, maybe we'll do a video on that too. Okay, so there's your blue notes, or your blues scale. That's an A minor blues scale. So when you're improvising, what you do is with your phone or iPad or whatever you're using, record yourself playing the chords, you know, and then try to improvise over it. I'm quite sure I only played it 4 times when I demonstrated. It feels really long now. That's the real way to play it. And you just want to just start getting used to get some licks like that one. Okay, the blue note is like that place, like when you're going out and trick-or-treating and stuff, and one house is giving out M&Ms, one's giving out Snickers, but that house in the middle is giving out raisins or something like that. You just want to pass right through. You don't want to stop at that house. You want to go right by. So you don't stop on the blue note because it will stick out. Okay? The next thing you can use for this particular song is you can use these F sharps. They're part of the D9 and the D7 chord. So and you can also use the B's. That's the 9th. So it's more of like a Santana type sound. It's called Dorian, A minor Dorian. So it's a Greek mode too. So if you don't know that, maybe there'll be a lesson on that too. So I'm going to go 5, 7, 8, 5, 7. Then I'm going to reach back and go 4, 5, 7, 4, 5, 7. Come back to the 5th fret and go 5, 7, 8, 5, 7, 8. You can almost see a Black Magic Woman. It's in a different key, but so the F sharps work well on the D7 and the D9s because they're part of the chord. So you can use all 3 of those scales. You can combine those notes and stuff. You don't just go up and down the scales, but you use licks with them and so forth. So look for an improv video. Eventually I'll have to do that. I'll show you how to make these scales bigger. I can go down here. You can go up here. The Albert King box. Blue note. Shouldn't have stopped on it. Okay, that's got to serve somebody. And remember, I think I screwed up in the middle there. I think I only played 4 bars of that A minor 7. It's supposed to be 8. Okay, at the beginning. And then that's it. He just cruises out on an A minor 7 for the outro. Okay? Thanks. Play more guitar, subscribe, and